In this episode, I'm sharing a handful of things that you can spend your time on when all of your clients and customers are away doing holiday things. Some are fun, some are just insanely productive, all are worth your time. Do you ever feel like you're drowning in a sea of marketing musts and shitty business shoulds? Yeah? Well, you're in the right place. Your Biz, Your Rules is here to help you kick that crap out of the road so you can build your biz your way. So, I'm going to tell you a secret, and that is not so secret. I'm kind of weird. I talked to a few people recently about working through the Christmas period, and unanimously, everybody else has said that they hate it. They hate working when everyone else is chilling and having fun. They hate missing out on all the festive cheer and blah, 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 blah. But I've actually always loved working at this time of year, even when I was in my corporate job, and I'll tell you why. Everybody else is gone. Everyone else is off doing their Christmas stuff, and you have the peace and quiet and headspace to focus on whatever you want to focus on. So at my old corporate job, for me, that used to be like catching up on all of my admin bits and pieces, and like tackling the big projects that would constantly get interrupted by humans when they were around. But this little Christmas window is just, it's a gift. It is a gift to do all of the things that you put off all year so that you can set off the next year on the right foot. And today I'm going to share a handful of things that I like to do when all of my clients are away Christmasing. So the first thing is to do my tax return. So not very exciting, but I get it out of the way in one morning and treat myself to a really nice lunch afterwards. I tend to keep all of my financial information in one place because I use Wave, which is a free accounting tool, and everything's in there. There's an app which is brilliant because you can just scan all of your receipts and it automatically uploads and fills in all of the details for you, so you just have to go through and verify. And so it really just takes an hour or two max to get it all sorted. And then to take this a step further, if you haven't already, I would really encourage you to read Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his surname right. When I first read that book, it scared me, and then it revolutionized the way I run my finances. So I've been working within the Profit First framework for about 1.5 years now, and I've never felt more at ease with the way my money works inside my business. I never have those same panicky moments with regards to getting paid or covering my expenses or anything else, because I know where everything is. Plus, he works a whole bonus getting system into the framework, which is nice. Who doesn't love a bonus, especially at Christmas? So that's the first thing. The second thing is declutter your office space. Wherever it is that you work on a regular basis, spend some time really clearing it out. So that means getting rid of all the crappy pens that are almost running out, and notebooks that you filled, and planners that you filled, and post-its that have been used and scrunched up and left flying around. It means really cleaning things, so dusting your devices, polishing your desk, cleaning the inside of your keyboard, taking all of the books off the shelf and dusting the shelves, getting rid of the books that are no longer relevant to you and you're no longer interested in. Just donate them to the charity shop, or put a post on Facebook and ask any biz buddies if they'd like a nice Christmas gift of biz books. They can just pay the postage and you send them a nice book. Clears space for you. What else? Anything that is taking up space in your workroom, ask yourself if it needs to be there. And then do things like hanging pictures that you've collected but never hung, or adding nice little touches, like adding any little indoor plants or ornaments, or a vision board if you have one of those to your wall, just to make your space feel a little bit nicer, so then when you're ready to get back to work properly, your workroom's lovely. Who doesn't want a lovely workroom? And then the third thing is to put together a strategy for 2019 in a fun and leisurely fashion. So no last minute planning after you finish your client work. Take a whole day to do this. Take a whole day and think about what you want to achieve in your life and your business, and then work backwards to identify the big goals and then the habit goals that will make those. I actually spent a little bit of time doing this recently, and it was just such a lovely day. I really got to dive into what I want my life to look like and what I want my business to look like, and I made a plan of attack so that I can make that happen. And I'm actually really excited to get stuck into 2019, and yeah, I just feel like I'm going to take it all in my pace because I know what I'm working towards. So other things that you can do in this lovely zero client time are read the books that you never have time for, all of those personal development books that people have recommended and you've diligently bought but then not read, or maybe you've read them and haven't implemented them. Maybe this is your time to go back through those books and pull out the lessons that you want to bring into your life. The same goes for courses. If you've bought courses and not really done anything with them, maybe now is your time to do that. Maybe again, go through the course but implement whatever you learn, or set it up so that you can implement it when the time's right. I'd also take this time to think about any gaps that you want to fill in the year ahead. So are there any spaces in your business for somebody that you can outsource things to? So team vacancies, can you take things off your plate and put them on somebody else's? And then also think about your knowledge deficits. Are there any skills that you really want to amp up this year? Is there something that you really think that needs to be a priority for me? I need to learn how to do that. So for me, because one of my big goals is to recreate and relaunch the content arsenal, I really want to learn more about membership sites and how to make them work and how to engage people with them, and if there are any unique tips for launching a membership site as opposed to another thing. So I've signed up for the Member Site Academy that is full of all of those trainings. But be really discerning about this. Don't just buy a course because it sounds like it would be fun or you like the idea of it. Think about what you actually need to learn to move the needle closer to your goals, and then find something that will train you to do that. So another thing you can do is to brainstorm all of the mindset essentials that you want to bring into your world. If you want to start being the kind of person who meditates or does tapping or journals or does any of that good stuff, have a think about that. Do some research and then set up a little workflow that will make sure those things happen every day. And then finally, this is kind of a fun one, make a jazzy new desktop for your computer. I like to make mine in Canva, and they're sort of like vision boards for me. So I'll put quotes on and images on that inspire me and just set it as my desktop background. And it's just, I don't know, I do it maybe 2 or 3 times a year as I refresh my goals and targets and all of that stuff. But it's just a really nice way to finish off the year and set yourself up for a brilliant next one ahead. So anyway, getting a bit rambly here, but those are all of the things that you could really get stuck into while all of your lovely clients and customers are away spending time with their families. And then, you know, once you've done this, go spend time with your family or friends or dogs or cats or Netflix account. Just take some time to really celebrate what you've accomplished this year, because even if in the moment it doesn't feel like a lot, if you look back now, you will just see how far you've come, and it is miles and miles. So have a wonderful festive period. The next podcast episode will actually be going live on Boxing Day, so you will be hearing from me next week. But even so, have a great holiday, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for listening. I genuinely hope that you enjoyed listening to this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it, because seriously, I love this stuff. Now, if you'd like to take it a little bit further, if you'd like to learn more from me, just have a bit of a chat or share your thoughts on this show, then please do come find me on Instagram. My handle is @DaraCharlotte. I'll see you there.